So, wee. I'm gonna make like a turn right and turn left. Maybe not, because I can't really turn left or right when you're stationary. I'm getting less traction because it's blending in with the sand. There's no moon because it's near an eclipse. It's like a very new moon. I don't know if it's before or after the sun. I guess it's after the sun. It's a very new moon. Where is it? Where's the moon? There it is. So that's why it was so dark at night. Just taking my cart down to the desert, 'cause I can. What's up? Good morning. Oh, I got stuck there in a ditch, didn't I? Okay, had enough fun. I want to do some work on some stuff. Firstly, I noticed that I can't snap the rotation of building unless I'm currently snapping the location as well, and then it only works if it's snapping to a component. So I want to change the not component part and the other part to go there, but I have to make sure whatever happens after it is cool. So here's the various execution lines. Here's the one that, if not holding down sprint, comes down here. Also, if you don't hit anything, it goes down there. So that's just saying don't snap, and you're not hitting any object to snap to, even if you are holding that snap. So basically, I want this to be able to. Oh, it does do crouch held down. So why wasn't that working? Oh, because if you're not hitting an actor, So maybe what I should do instead is this logic here. But I don't think this logic was working either. So this was saying, after all the switcheroos, we're getting a boolean here to select different values. World location of the actor or hit location. Impact point or location of the hit in world space. Actual contact point. Okay. Maybe one of these. I feel like location should have been it though. Oh wait, 'cause it's a valid actor. That's what it's doing. Not valid. Was there a hit? Then the rotation from X factor there. Wonder if that'll do it. I should change this soon. Revamp the loading screen. I wonder if it actually takes longer if the screen is open in the background. I know the frame rate is lower when it is. It doesn't take like an instant, maybe like, well, not an instant, but like a 2 seconds in the real game. Alright, let's see if this works. I don't think it's snapping to the, unless, well, should snap to the impact point is what I'm trying to do in the first place, so I guess it's not working because it's not doing what I want. Let's try. I can't really test on anything that's not item that I built because I haven't put any items that I haven't built in. Yeah. Suppose I could try like a tree or something. The rider animation, all this animation is placeholder for now. I gotta fix the feet, they're kinda silly. Oh, it's not detecting the rock at all there. Not even hitting it. That's funny. Alright. What did it hit there? That's interesting. Okay, it's snapping to the tree. Right? No? Is it not snapping to the tree? Snaps to the ground, it glows. Okay, turn off that torch. It's not hitting the tree at all. That's kind of funny. What about this? Nope, passes through. And it's hitting... What is it hitting there? That's interesting. The edge of my thing, maybe? Just want to make sure the ray trace doesn't hit the character's interact sphere or the building item ghost on any of these. Oh, the music. Okay. I guess I have to make sure this runs the same way as that. I just need to add is valid. That was really catchy. Come back. If there's a hit, no, you know what I need? I need the same thing from the horse. Let's just get what the horse does. Impact normal, make rote from actor forward vector. Yeah, I guess because if it's on there, it needs some sort of rotation, so might as well do your current rotation. Its current rotation, maybe. Okay, so I'll just copy that part. And just get the ghost. Boop. I deleted my thing. Impact normal. Into here, here, and here. Okay. Let's try that. Wait for that grass to load in. Okay, so just wanted to try building. Let's do it with the wagon. Doesn't seem to be hitting the landscape. It's interesting. But shift works. Not on the trees. Shift doesn't work on the tree. Shift works on the landscape. C works on the object, so that's good. If I'm holding down shift, let me just flip it around a bit. Yeah, okay, so it worked if I wasn't on a component, so that personal myth was addressed. So shift works on the landscape, but neither shift nor control work on trees. Control doesn't work. Oh, control seems to work on the landscape. Let me just flip that around, hit control. Ah, okay. So since the landscape has, like, if I hit C, boop, it's still going straight up. Well, that's cool, I guess, but I want it to go, like, exactly the way the landscape is there. So let's make it do that. Whoa, man. And just to show you real quick something really cool, if you're just hopping on, build a wagon. See, the reason why I want to do this is I want the, it did change the rotation. Oh, that's weird. Let me flip it around, funky. If I hit C, it just changed. I guess I just set it back to 0. That's all. Interesting. If I throw this one down like that and build another one, let's reset this. Now hit C on that. Check, it copies that rotation. Copies that rotation. It goes back to 0 here. So apparently it thinks the landscape's at 0 or whatever. If I hit this, it snaps between those rotations. So I do trace complex, maybe? Hello, what's up, Wampus Maximus? This should be giving me the direction it hits, and this should be, I guess it's whatever. I'll work on that some other time. Let me do some wagon stuff, like making it a container and saving variables on interactables, keeping track of the wagon when you enter and exit and log off and log on. Yeah, kind of, like, I mean, it's Unreal Engine. Here, I'll show you, like, for example, like, I haven't implemented most of this stuff, right? I'm just working on some systems. So, the general idea is it's sort of like a world-building game. It's a role-playing game. You know, it's a bizarre concept, I know, but the primary focus is just about making your character badass and discovering other badass characters in the world and interacting with them. So there'll be combat. I want to make really, like, historically accurate combat, where, like, a dagger or a polearm is your best weapon against plate armor. And so I have, like, a ton of, like, daggers and swords and polearms already, like, in there. So, but I'm putting combat off till I really know Unreal Engine great. So I'm working on other systems for now. So I've got this building system. So I've built these. I mean, let the grass pop in. I have to make a loading screen so you don't see any of this pop-in phase. For example... No, the other way around. Like killing the flight master at crossroads, but it's up to the players to refill his position. An idle AFK NPC player character. Like when you log out, your character's there chilling, so you can give it some behavior when you log out. So, you know, I've done some work with snapping to make things. Everything's based on your hands, so what you have in your hand is what you can do. So I can interact. Oops! I just interacted with the wagon and the door. Sorry, because I have two hands. So if I hold E, I can interact with the door here. Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I became a wagon, so that my menu for the equipment isn't integrated into the wagon yet, so because the wagon's new. But basically, the idea is that you can only carry a whole bunch of stuff if you put it in your backpack or in a cart or something. There's real moonlight. It's based on the phase of the moon. It's shooting from that direction. Anyway, I also have a horse already. Let me get my torch out. Can I right now? No, the inventory is bugged up because of the cart situation for now. So I think there's a light fixture I built out here somewhere. If I can find that, it's a little bit past. Oh, here we go. There's a street light I built as a player character. So this is the idea. You can also, it's a much more like refined build system than any of the Arcs or Conans. That's because the moon was set, basically. So here, oops, here's the horsey. I got some cool animations on it. Thanks. The moon is a 3D object being illuminated by the sun, and it's also casting its own light, so you got moonlight and sunlight. And so the moon is cool. Nah, it's from the marketplace. So this is based on a 2D cloth panel. I actually hand-made these vertices, so if you ignore the top, you can see more of a realistic cloth. And the female character, the clothing looks a bit better, but not that great either. Again, my second time making a clothing. But I did that just to put some clothes on the characters. Otherwise, a lot of the stuff is marketplace. I use Make Human for the characters, so you could say I made the characters, but hardly. I've made some sliders. Did some sliders. Oh, feel free to join us on the Discord channel if you want to keep up. I always post updates. We talk about Fortnite and stuff, RPGs, whatever. So what's the first part of this I need to address? Maybe the inventory? And that's complex. I need to do, like, actually it's really just, maybe I should try that. Accessing the character's stuff from the inventory. So first of all, actually I'll need the controller, wherever you open it. I'll need controller. Hey Twist! It's just talking about how we talk about and play Fortnite in the Discord. And you shut up. Ta-da! Let's look at the inventory. I want to put the inventory function on horse and cart. It's been a while. This is in the basic open inventory. Those should be just working no matter what. Let's find this. Hello. What's up, Average Kevin? Good to see you again. From the hammer. So that's fine. Just getting to controller. Move from parent, add to viewport. Inventory open. So why doesn't that like working when you switch to a different pawn? Should do maybe when you enter the horse or the cart, maybe close all widgets. Because maybe it's just losing reference. It thinks it's closed when you possess a new dude. And so the cart. I guess this is triggered by interacting with the thing, so yeah, whatever. Then it's about just making the inventory itself actually work. with the character, and that'll mean just if you cast anywhere I cast the third person blueprint on failure, I just have to pass to the horse and say get pawn, and maybe I'll have to rearrange some wires so that the variable gets passed through either way. So let's check out, let's just see if the menu open and closes properly as a horse or as a cart. One little thing at a time. So how's it going, Twist, man? How's your gaming going? This is a pretty cool jam. It's some Mexican 60s, 70s soul, Latin rock and funk. I thought it'd be very Mars Volta-esque, especially with this frickin'... Doesn't remind me much of the Volta at all, but it's pretty awesome. Or maybe the Volta doesn't remind me much of this. Alright, so let me just ride a horse, closed all the widgets. Okay, and I can open and close the widget. Okay, cool. And as the cart, I'll have to just build a cart real quick. There'll be wooden carts all over this map. It's great for testing to see how it works with just stuff everywhere. Okay, I'm a thing. And if I hit B, okay, I can access the inventory. What if I do that again? And I have to do the first person thing. That's next. Oops. Hey, come back. Okay. Oh yeah, if the inventory's open. Cool. Okay, good to go. Alright, that was my test for now. I'll just let this chill here for now. Look at the carts in the distance. They say it's gonna say it's a fire pit. It's a fire pit because I haven't changed the text entries for all these. Thanks, yo. Bit of a bastard, you can't write it first. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I kind of like have constantly been struggling with the fact that I just can't really motivate myself to do anything but multiplayer. I mean, maybe I'm the case example that what those companies are talking about. Yes, it is. Yep, yes. I can kind of show you how I did that real quick if you want. Because I'll have to be doing this some more soon. So it's a bit of jumbly mess here, but basic idea is begin play. It's gonna switch if you have a save game or not. Create a save game or load the save game. Then, let's say for example here with items, because you know all these things just go off, and then it all gets done eventually. It'll get there. This is saving. This is loading. So that's why this wire goes up yonder. That's if it's a save, it goes over here. If it's a load, it's here. So for example, saving items, just getting all the actors, doing some. I had to do some complex shit for the containers. I had to resort my inventory in certain ways, and then just save all the variables to arrays, and then what? All right, later. Okay, peace. Why'd the music stop? Oh my god. There we go. So basically, I'm making arrays of all of the data so that the index number lines up, and I also figured a way to do that for containers, so sort of an array of arrays where the length of each array gets saved as an array of indices. Dude, I can't even believe I did this shit myself, to be honest, but I did. So this is some just you could if you're good with single player stuff, this is the same general idea, saving and loading data. So that's it, just for the multiplayer persistence. I just get items, buildings, save time of day, and trees I haven't done a lot of work with yet, but I plan on saving. Yeah, right? Load characters, and then so like when you log out, you get your info saved, and then an AI spawned in your place. Get the data from it, and then when you log in, it I do like some shit where I kind of scan for overlapping controllers, which I need to do a failsafe which says, like, if you're not overlapping it, like if the character's like moving really fast when you log in. Where is it? Here. So like when you spawn, destroy your character and then get your info, spawn your character, and get overlapping actors, and for each of them, if its character name is equal to your account name, then you're gonna be replacing it and stuff. Sorry, I'm really I mean, it works in my head too. Like trying to put it into words isn't as easy as just looking at the graph for myself and just seeing it. Like, you know how like I'm just like reading it to you? Like it goes much faster with my eyes than my mouth. Right? So, last little fancy thing I was working on. Oh yeah, a note to self. The first person on going into the cart. That's easy. Let me just double check. Wow. What a holler. Let's check the character too. Well, I'm excited to have people that know Unreal Engine on so I can kind of talk about how it works and stuff and shoot ideas, because I'm still pretty damn new. I mean, it's been a couple years of working with it, but I haven't put anything out. I've just been working on this, getting us a hold of all the concepts and trying to optimize this at the same time. So the FPV switch, when just want to see if there's anything else I'm going to need to do. If you're in combat mode, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. If you're in combat mode, okay, I'm gonna have to do all of that to come out of first-person camera. So when I'm either on the horse or the... Let's see, actually, let me, I could probably just put a custom event here. Exit FPV. Doesn't need to be cast to client or server or anything. Take care of that elsewhere. This, for example, this handles server stuff, and this is for locally controlled only. So I could just do this event from here. Guess, yeah, no matter which mode you're coming from, you're going into third-person mode here, so we'll just do that. But do I want to keep it? Maybe keep you in first-person mode when you go to the horse? I could do like a switch head on camera mode and then go straight to it on the first-person mode on there instead. I already have that on the horse. Let me do that. You made a few projects though. Nice. I mean, I'm trying to. Trying to work on this like full-time. It's kind of tough with the back pain shit caused from, but I'm, like, for example, I got some kneeling situation here with my desk. It's rather nice. But, wow, some jazz much. Turning that down on my headphones. So, camera mode. There we go. I do have it here. Switch FPV cam. Do a different one here that says check camera mode, and it's gonna say camera mode, go and do what you're supposed to do to enter that mode, as opposed to switching out of it. This is the switch out. This should be straightforward. I haven't done anything like this on the wagon yet, so I guess I could just, at this point, I could just copy all of this. It's going to need the enum, The camera. Why does it have the freaking? It has combat mode on here. I didn't even need that. I wonder if I want to be able to turn in place as the cart. That might be interesting. It would like. That might be weird. I'll try just copying all of this. I'm gonna have to make. Let's go into the wagon. I'll have to make the camera, the first-person camera for it in the first place. No. I am doing a public test soon. I've done a couple before, very minimal because there wasn't a lot of features yet. But I'm putting all this together for a public test soon for all my homies. All the playtest and build some stuff, and we'll see how it handles like how many clients we can get. And then we try and post it. That's why I'm trying to polish it up right now. I'm trying not to add too many features, just like make the ones that I have actually work completely. And I'm not gonna like add combat or anything until I do this public test first. No, like I have this crafting system, but it's basically just to test how many actors can we throw in the world, and like it still work. So it's gonna need a camera. Do I need the first person thing? Yeah. Oh, I don't really. Yeah, okay. FPV cam. I wonder if I should even bother attaching it. Okay, what else will I need references to? FPV cam, follow camera. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. Like, I've tried to work on the little things like turning in place animations and smoothly rotating the character when you click instead of snapping to the direction you're facing. Little things like that to give it, and like, auto run, moving on left and right mouse button. Yeah, all those things that make it feel correct. Because I've been playing these things for fucking ever. Even when they were just text-based. And that's where most of my inspiration's inspiration's coming from. It's the text-based games. Has a character movement component, has a vehicle movement component. Ooh. I wonder, does it have orient, rotation, and movement? Let's see, that'll be interesting. Alright, how about I will just copy up to here. Here. Boop. Okay, I'm gonna actually camera mode, switch to PP cams, camera mode on the wagon. Here we go. Set the camera mode. Promote to Vericamp. There we go. Okay. That should really be all you need there. Now, on the controller, when you enter the horse, this is server stuff, so this is going to be done on the client first here. It's just... yeah, and especially like as... like, I want to play this too. Like, I'm kind of building it because I want a game that's better than what's out there, so... I'm not going to wait for someone else to do it. It's more fun to make it. It's basically just as fun as playing it is to be making it. Although there's a lot more struggle. The struggle is real. You know what I'm saying? There's no goblins, but there are goblins. So we're just doing horse here, so I haven't spawned the horse yet, actually, so I can't really do it here. Let's do it after everything. I think there's a client thing now. What's that? Set actor hidden in game, authority, remote. Let's try. Alright. Character third person. So the pawn should still have its here. It should still have get camera mode. Oh wait, on the wagon I need that other. Oh, I did make it. Yeah, check camera mode. Okay. And so, and the horse is already spawned. Oh, actually, I do need to do it after the possess. Here, possess. And then horse character. Set camera mode. Yep. And check camera mode. Yeah. Okay, so, and then unhide the actor. I guess that can happen first. That doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, that was simple. If it works. Oh, okay, now let's do the same for the wagon too. Wagon cart. It's possessed here. Attached to actor. Oh, I can get rid of this shit. Not messing with the collision anymore. Collision does not affect it. It can happen anywhere here. Might as well just be at the end of it. So we need the third person pawns camera mode. The wagon cart. I could just say get cart here. It doesn't really matter. But I'll just get the camera mode. Set camera mode. And check camera mode. What kind of RPGs or MMOs are you a fan of? Oh, didn't do something right. Where is it unhappy? Oh. I didn't mean to compile it. I was hoping that would just take me to the place. I have to wait for it to tell me that it doesn't work again. There we go. Like, come on. Come on. Alright. Alright, take me to the part. Okay, there it is. So what was happening before was the camera would go, if you were in first person mode when mounting or hitting the wagon, you would your head would stay shrunken, and your character would stay in strafing mode, but the camera would snap back to the third person camera. So now what I've done is make it so that if you are in first person when you go, you'll be in first person when you're there, and then when you toggle out, it'll unshrink your head. But that's only to yourself. Other people don't see your head shrunk. That's just so you don't see your own like eyeballs from inside your head and stuff. It's a really cool little feature Epic put in here for developers. Hide bone by name. It's really handy. I plan on using it extensively in the future with magic. Hide arm. Hide left arm. Get like this little stump. With a sword sticking out, wiggling around with a hand on it. Just the arm. See, man, there's like 26 characters out in this world just chilling as NPCs, and it doesn't seem to affect the performancing compared to like starting with a fresh world. And there's a bunch of crap that I've built all over too. So, first person mode. Okay. Well, that's not where I wanted the camera. Oh, it's the rotation isn't snapped. Yeah, I do have to snap it. And it's a bit low. Well, it did work. I hit F, and I'm out here. Hit F, I'm inside. F, and I'm here. There's not much lighting right now because there's no moon. Oh, wait. My head's not unshrunk. I forgot to do the unhide part. There's that shrunken head I was talking about. Okay, okay. Before I die of embarrassment. Unlike home. I know what you mean. Name an RPG, I probably enjoyed it. Oh yeah, I played a lot of Guild Wars 2 as well. How old are you, like, generally? Did you play, like, what was your first MMO or RPG? Hey, you. Hey, wait, okay. So yeah, a little more logic is required here. Going into first person mode, or out of it, we're going to need... Let's copy the unhide bone jazz. It doesn't matter if you are possessed or not for unhiding. And since we are not snapping to the character's vision, or rather the wagon, we don't need to hide the bone. So for this I'm going to make a new skeletal snapping socket here. So just right click and add socket. So I have 3 already. We're going to call this one FPV cam. Just like all the others. And then can move it. Oh, nope. Hey. Hey. And then rotate that. I do want to, like, see in the cart, kinda, you know? So, but maybe, like... But I don't want to be, like, in the character's face, up in his business. So let's try that, and now I have to actually snap it to there. So when going to camera here, we can attach to actor, to components. Yeah. To the mesh. Add FPV cam. Location, snap to target. Rotation, snap to target. Scale, keep relative. Well, simulated bodies, because I don't know what that means, because I haven't had anything simulated welding before. The welding simulation game. Dude, how awesome would that be if you could actually, like, get a soldering iron, like, gameplay working with, like, the physics stuff. There are a lot of cool things you could do with some of the advanced, like, NVIDIA shit that you have to, like, recompile the editor to do, like the hair shader and the water stuff. Like, imagine a welding game that actually has, like, steel that melts, and you actually have to weld shit together correctly in VR. That would be awesome! Okay, wait, so let's just check this out. I went straight to first-person camera, which, again, is not attaching. Which is strange. Very strange. It should be set active. Knights of the Old Republic, Neverwinter Nights, yeah. I was out of loop for Neverwinter Nights. I didn't realize that that was a thing. Or maybe just the graphics already look so dated I thought it was old and I didn't play it. But that came out around the time I was still playing, like, text-based games, probably, so... Graphics just couldn't compete with things that were happening in the single-player world, that's the problem. So the text was still, like, better for me. Rather than switching to, like, worse graphics. Did I save this? I did the check wagon thing, right? Yeah, check camera mode on wagon. And the horse. That's not the problem, though. Try it with the horse. See how that worked. The new Divinity Original Sin games. I played the first one, and I just wish, because it's so good, I just wish it took itself seriously. You know, I felt a little sore that it was like making fun of itself all the time, because like, it could be just such an amazing, epic like fantasy, but it kind of was just too silly for me. It kind of broke the fourth wall a little too much for me. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I just want to be able to look around a bit more as the camera. There we go. Yes. Awesome. First person on the camera, on the wagon. Yay, thanks for the sub. Let me check my phone so I can look at the name. Can I alt-tab and catch it in time? Nope. Who subscribed? Who subscribed? I'll find you, evil genius, wherever you are. Thanks for the sub. Okay, and with the horse, go first person and mount up. Oh yeah. So who recognizes this point of view? Oh wait, it didn't do the rest of it yet. Horse needs a little work with the first person mode, because that view should be better. Let me try this again here. What? Okay, that I need to work on that a little bit. Yeah, it's broke. Yeah, the toggle thing should just be an active on or off. But anybody played old Daggerfall would just recognize the perspective of the horse, like it being behind the horse's head there. Like, let me fix it up first, and you'll see. Okay, so these just have to be switched to set actives. And I should do that on pawn too, just so... It's like, what the hell? I don't want to toggle here. This is a cool jam though. I just kind of want to see who... Are we still playing Sunny Boy? Yeah. Cumbias Peru's Psych Soul Rock. Cool. Yeah, okay. We do it on the pawn, too. Compiling and saving. This is maybe literally the first thing I programmed, and it's just still in here, and I'm just like, just now seeing it going, what? Toggle active? Like, literally, this, if you go back to some of my first streams, this layout here on the pawn is like exactly the same, and it's just sort of like a game of Civilization or whatever, or Age of Empires, or it just expands around you. But you can still zoom in and see my first settlement. There's my first settler. He's still farming. Follow camera. Follow will be active. FPV will be inactive. Glad you appreciate. In all honesty, though, like, one of the first things I realized about Unreal Engine, like, because it is just Unreal Engine that's like this, with the blueprints, since I'm not a programmer, I never learned it at all until I started Unreal Engine, is that it's like playing video games all over again, brand new. It's like the magic has returned. This is replaced. I mean, I still play Fortnite. I won't lie. Maybe just as much. So, but I told you that I would. Okay, let me show you the horse camera that looks just like Daggerfall, but with a 3D mesh. It's really funny because I didn't do it on purpose. I was just like, this is where the camera goes, and then like, I'm just like, yeah, that looks right. And like later on, I was watching some retro nostalgia videos covering like the lore of all the Elder Scrolls games, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's why it looks just like the freaking, like when you turn left and right too. That's the thing. Like none of these other games bother to put turning animations. None of them. Well, maybe some of them. Fortnite definitely does. I get hung up on it, but oh no, it didn't do it at all. Wait, what happened there though? Can I get on? No, it's just shrinking the thing. Hold on. What? I'll get there. I'll get there. Horsey. Yeah. View camera, follow camera. The names got switched, so the dashes, checkboxes need to be lined up. I didn't realize that. Okay. One more time. Just, it was doing all the other stuff, it just wasn't switching. It didn't look like it was doing the other stuff, too. Character looked like it was just staying still. But I guess that's what it does. I don't have another riding animation. There really is no riding animation yet. There we go. I'm not attached to it. Oh, what the frick? Yeah, it's not working right. Hold on. The music just went out with that at the same time, and I was just like, what the hell? Did I just close the editor? No, the music's not in the editor. Yeah, it is. Yeah, just gotta be careful. But yeah, it is just kind of like, you do have to follow your impulse. You know, like you're like, well, what needs to happen? Oh, okay, well, I need to make the character's head shrink. Okay, let me look for the shrink character's head button. You know? It's very self-explanatory. Like, so I just go step by step like this, like, okay. So, on the horse, for example, what wasn't happening? Check camera mode, FPV, follow to here. Okay, FPV, we saw that this is doing a different. So follow, set FPV. Rotation, this one, strafing. This was working before, so none of this should be different. I think I'm supposed to be... Well, no, that doesn't matter. That's cool. Exactly. Just gotta make a few bucks, man. That's all you need. Just a few. Well, I guess I'm not really doing the combat mode thing. Is this somehow getting set to true? I don't see how. I just put that in there. Maybe... Maybe it's only happening on the server for some reason because of this. Yeah, I love like Fortnite. I love Team Fortress Classic. I used to play Counter-Strike a little bit, but Team Fortress Classic was what I grew up on. TF2 as well, but more so the earlier one. TF2 I played a lot as well, don't get me wrong, but just not as fond of it. Like... Oh yeah, I played Overwatch a lot for a while, but I got like way too... It's just so... Everyone's just so angry. Like, God, it's a fucking game. And you can't go to casual, because then nobody gives a fuck about it at all. I like Fortnite so much, because it's like... By the way, I wrote this post on Reddit I'm so proud of. I got mentioned in some official roundup. It was like, I quit Overwatch for you, don't bring the salt here. I was so happy. It's my 15 minutes of fame. What about just normal... Okay. Normal FE first-person mode seems to work fine. People complaining about it, how dark it was. I just don't have any lighting set up. I forgot to mention that. As the sun blinds us. That's the idea, though. Ah, the sun's in my eye. Disadvantage to sword fighting. Okay, this one works good. Works well. So... What the hell? Why am I not able to turn... I'm not getting... It's turning, but it's not turning. What the hell? I think... Because I almost feel like I turn at double speed when I'm on the horse. But I'm not turning like I should. The horse is doing its thing, but the thing isn't actually rotating. That's not what it was doing a while ago.
Leave the app, not your music. Listen anywhere, anytime. Listen to it all ad-free.
This isn't
all
multicast.
Your music, no interruptions. YouTube Red.
That's not supposed. That shouldn't affect this though. Maybe it was flipping them, and maybe it was flip-flopping them, but to the wrong thing. So, before, and I just didn't realize it until turning it on. That would explain it. Nope, it's almost like it's just... Oh, now it's going with the thing. But not correctly. That's so random. I was just doing this the other day. Like, there's no way. For the continents? No. Landscape. Manage. There should be, if you click on manage, there should be new landscape from there. I'm not in my map right now. It's a little hard to find, but if you look in there, there's like an extra button to find another subset of menus where you can do new landscape from there. So weird. Did I unplug something over here, maybe? There you go. That's cool. Good to hear. Close cam. close cam. This is just like what? It's the first person mode that's rotation rule, keep world. Snap to target. Maybe that's it. Maybe it was just the rotation of the camera. But why would that all of a sudden be different? I swear it's like there's gremlins in my computer changing variables when I'm not looking. Hopefully that fixed it. I would like to just quickly move on from this little feature check, making all of the functions work on these things. Whoa! I wonder if it has something to do with the pawn not attaching correctly? Like maybe it is attached to the character, but the character's not attached to the horse? Like if I just do the horse first and then first person camera? Nope, I can't. It's doing the animation, but it's not letting me turn. It's doing the turning animation, but I'm not actually changing my rotation. This must be something I did in the turning shit. Yes. I think it's because just of my logic here. Now that I'm actually setting the camera mode, I'm wondering if maybe I just wanted to do the same. Wait, what the hell? Maybe I wasn't setting the camera mode's enum properly before? And so now that it is being set, it's actually going over to that. Or maybe it needs to be flipped to the opposite. Maybe it was working correctly, I just had them swapped there because I was doing the toggle as opposed to just setting it on or off. Maybe it was toggling and I was actually in the wrong mode. Wait, no. Okay, no. It's just not getting left-right input. Well, no, that was not it. I don't remember where this was going before. Fuck. Oh, here. Here's target parent. FPV cam arrow 1. Oh. Oh. Okay, I already had a socket on here. Or maybe this socket is incorrect. And set is strafing. If it's greater than 0. If not greater than 0. Right, so you're not strafing if you're in... Okay... I don't know why I have these two different attached to components here. Although attaching the camera shouldn't matter. I'm probably going to end up putting this back because it's just the simple fact that it's not allowing me to rotate. Even though it's reading it as a rotation. This works. This works. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So weird.
Echa tus penas al viento y ven conmigo a bailar. Dime que tiene mulata este ritmo sabroso, que cada vez que lo bailas se agita mi corazón. Sigue bailando mulata este ritmo sabroso.
I hate it when things that I've had working before all of a sudden aren't working, and maybe it's because I did something without testing every little step of the way, and then come back later on and like, oh shit, what have I done here? The Armando Gremlin has been around.
Leave the app, not your music. Listen anywhere, anytime.
Nope.
Listen to it all ad-free. All your music, no interruptions. YouTube Red. Start your free trial.
First of all, I'm getting too much rotation. Seriously. About a year or two, depending on how you count. Why? Maybe I shouldn't do the check camera mode. Maybe that's messing it up. Nope. What the frick? Follow camera is default active. None of this matters. None of this is happening. It's doing... It's just attaching it and saying whether you're turning or strafing. This works fine. Well, then again, I don't have like a first person toggling switch. It's pissing me off. Like, it has to be something unrelated that I just did, because that was working fine. Like, just like what, yesterday probably? I ride around on the horse all the time. So I'm thinking something about it being in the wrong state. Hey man, doing pretty well until I hit this roadblock. It's not moving when I rotate the mouse, like it's making the head turn gesture, but it's not actually like turning it. And based on something I just tried to do with the and this turns it way too fast as usual. Am I doing an input twice? Server move right. Use controller rotation. Yaw is getting set. Set strafing. So it's gotta be just that that's the wrong value there. But I did change these. Use controller rotation yaw. Rotation. So weird. If I go back to just toggle on the set active, because that's when it broke, was when I changed these to toggles. Yeah, I think so. Somehow, like, I'm overriding... Why do I have so many of these? This is turn... Oh. I'm just gonna see if that took care of that, there. Like, what the hell? How did I not catch that for this long? Like, when did I make that error? When did that happen? Okay, sit down. There it is. Okay, well... Now it's... I think I did that because it was rearing up when I did it. Let me try again. There we go. Okay. Fucking hell. So, as I was trying to explain to my dear fan, if you remember that game Daggerfall, I didn't do it on purpose, but yeah, I need to add vertical movement to this camera. But yeah. And zooming in and out. Oh, I can zoom in. But the zoom out isn't out enough. This camera feels like too close to the horse's head, too. Huh. A lot of things to consider. Alright. So, and wait, let me hop back in there, sorry for the hopping back and forth. But let me double check that the thing that I was actually trying to do actually works, now that it's not broken. So that was having the camera changed automatically already to match what it should be when you start the horse. then I guess I'll work on making the backpack inventory stuff actually usable from horseback and such. First person camera, horse, out. Oh, see, now look at that, it's not doing the riding animation. What if I do it from here? It is. If I go into it from first person mode. So now we've got a full moon after all this testing. Now it's much brighter at night, even without the torch. See the difference? So you'll notice this difference in game, how dark it gets when there's no full moon versus what it looks like, or when there's no moon at all versus what it looks like when there's a full moon. I think you can even see my skin tone on this character. Torch is almost unnecessary. A full moon. So I need to not just keep world, but when I switched to first person camera while the horse was rearing, it did it funny. So if I go rear, first person, now it goes down with it. So that's kind of funny. Thanks. For some reason the camera sensitivity is so much higher on the horse. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's doubling the input from the controller somehow? Good night, man. Take care. I mean, that's like a technical issue. It's easily fixed just by dismounting and mounting again. So, I'm not going to worry about it for now. It seems like a hassle. Let's see about that inventory functioning. Quick save all. A quick wait for it to unfreeze. That's a lot of things to save. Bye. Damn. There's one. Just pass that through here. Not too bad, actually. There was only one in there and just bypassed it. But this is just on the server. Thanks for the help, though. I appreciate any input. I mean, I can get a little defensive sometimes, but... So this is just here for the gathering thing. That was probably the only thing shutting that off here. That's cool. So maybe... Okay, so stowing items should work. Oh, this is the container menu. Oh, shit. I'm already advanced. But yeah, there's no other third-person blueprint cast to on here, I think. Let me do a... find here. Just those two. Okay, so containers should work on the horse. So the main actual menu, it's gonna be tricky. What about container item? I might as well. See, like, I have length. Oh no, this is just for stacking. But I've put length and not length, but size. But I haven't used them anywhere, so I'm not seeing any third-person blueprint on here. It's all on the player state, and then it goes to the blueprint from elsewhere. Okay, let's try inventory. Cool, cool indeed. Let's see on the event graph. Player states. I should rename these things. Alright, third person blueprint. Update chest mesh. Okay. This way I can just run the same. I guess this is for removing backpack. Yes, this is just... Actually, that's not hard at all. I don't need to do anything. I could just... Here. I could just do this repeated. Seems reasonable enough. These are just for the removing items, so that's not too hard. It's gonna get a little trickier as I start adding specific things, but then I'm just gonna do a custom event like I just was about to. Shouldn't be too hard. Static mesh. Refresh static mesh. Okay, let's check these though. Player states, player states, player states, player states, player state, player state. Cool. basic inventory should work. Let's check the hands. Player state.
Leave the app, not your music.
I don't want to leave the app.
Listen anywhere, anytime.
Alrighty, let's go to.
Have you noticed everything has a day?
Third person blueprint. Shit. Update chest mesh. Okay, same thing. Just need to make a little room. It's a lot to just copy. It's gotta be a way to just pass this from male and female versions of the mesh. If I can pass... Let's try a second check here. So really it's just this that has to be switched. Right there is where we need an event. Here we go. If I get the rider instead, I can do this. There we go. There we go, something like that. Now one day there's gonna be like 12 or 20 like inventory slots. I'm gonna have to do this on each of them. It's gonna be such a day. I should do it sooner than later so that I actually get it implemented in full. Okay. So if you're not third-person blueprint, you're probably a horse or a wagon, in which case we'll get the third-person blueprint reference from there. No, I've never seen anyone do this, it's just what I know you're supposed to do. And so if it doesn't look like this on your screen, maybe you have your nodes in a totally different place, that's fine. You can't put your nodes upside down, unfortunately. Epic is really critically hyper aware of how you rotate your nodes on the screen, so they don't let you do it. Sorry. Anyway, what am I fucking around with? Why did I close the window? I think that looks good. That was faster than the last one, so I was worried I didn't finish. Let's say yeah. Setback. Meow. Hey, nope. Whoa. Why did this one not turn into a third person automatically? How's your pattern recognition? Sorry. Seizure alert. Rapidly zooming in and out without warning. I think that's good. I want to say that's good. Let's see any other oh my god, more stuff over here. Third person blueprint. That's just the gathering thing. I can bypass that. Controller, state. Controller, state, controller. Third person blueprint. That's okay. Alright. This one looks good. How about on get left hand, we got player state. Now guess what? I have to do all that for the right hand. Now, did not mean to do that. What? Oh yeah. Which rider? Which third-person blueprint? Oh, nope, nope, nope.
Hold it like a lotus with my incense burner. I unplug my head, tuning into pulsations of reality. Short circuit vibrations start to throbbing, receding ricochet like a pinball on a rainbow, levitating my mind. With my mind expanding.
Anything else here? No, that doesn't matter.
Searching, probing, skinny dipping in the depths of eternity. Meditating.
Okay. Cool. That should all work, theoretically. Let's check it out. This will be cool. Sounds like the Zelda theme. It's almost Zelda meets Link. Alright, let's try this out. Oh shit, it worked! Using it didn't work. Actually, I'm not getting any information about what it is. But I was able to get it from the thing. What about dropping it? Well, drop a hammer from here? Seemed to have worked. Let me get off the horse. Okay, here I have a torch I can use. There's the hammer. I had dropped it. Okay, so... And it looks like I have an inactive screen here. I need to close widgets when dismounting as well. So that's an easy thing to do. Close widgets when dismounting. Vehicle. So let's try something a little bit fancier. Well, I'll place the torch down so we got some light. And I'll stow the hammer. Now I will mount up. And... there's the bag. Didn't attach the bag correctly. The bag it should be holding is right there. Okay, so... handling some of that stuff. I can't equip it, but it does say drop in the right hand. That's interesting. So some of these aren't complete. But if I dismount, I have them. Open up the menu again and equip them. Okay, so I mean that did sort of work. What if I start without, hop on the horse, hit inventory, equip, hey, pretty good, first try. Why did the music... Okay, so, I need to stop working for a bit. Obviously my brain's fried. My knees hurt from trying to kneel at a desk for hours. But I fixed stuff, and the inventory mostly works on horseback. Even though the horse breathes through his mouth, which he's not supposed to, it looks horribly stupid because that's not what they do. Anyway, not my horse, I didn't make it. Here's that first person dagger fall view. Oh wait, right now? Wait. There are lots of cool shots, to be perfectly honest. That moon setting always looks awesome. I want to just add that close all widgets thing real quick, since I was thinking about it. Close all widgets when dismounting and exiting. Oh yes. Oh, please join us on the Discord. Subscribe if you aren't already. I'm still gonna be doing a little bit of work here. Let's check it out. Shit, what was it? Dismounting. I could have checked the chat. Close all widgetsies. Yeah, thanks, man. Or woman. I don't know. Not my... The lino. Cheers. Do you like my Hobbit gif? I like my Hobbit gif. Alright, there we go. I'm kind of curious, actually, why it's like the equip and use button didn't quite work. It's like the activity of them wasn't working. Also the attach to on controller. There's a lot of stuff that accesses the controller from the... I'm sorry, that accesses the character from the controller that I'll have to do cast a horse, cast a wagon if failed. So that's probably what a lot of that was. So this is on here, for example. Let's check this out. Just a few. Just a few to go through. But that's the whole, like, character. So basically anything that happens to the character, you know, not all of it has to happen on the horse. So a lot of it I'm just going to be like, well, they'll just bypass this. Right now I just have it fail, it just ends. So a lot of stuff just doesn't happen instead of just continuing through to the next thing. So... yeah, catch me on the Fortnite. I need to get some food and stuff. Guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Lots of people in the chat today. Much appreciated. Check out this dude's channel on YouTube for the good music, SunnyBoy66. That's what I've been playing. Just all sorts of random old randomness. It's super awesome. I'll put this bun back on next time, because it's tight. Take it easy. Thanks for chilling again. Peace.